Welcome, seekers of the unknown, as we pull back the veil between the living and beyond. Unraveling questions that plague our minds, and oftentimes presenting the evidence that may prove them true. Let us take you on a journey where paranormal becomes normal, and where what is right behind you just might be echoes of the afterlife or something more. But fair warning, once you step into the supernatural with us, you might just stay haunted.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stay Haunted.
Welcome.
We're in the same room.
You're together. We're in the same room, and you two are in the same room.
I finally have a week of no travel.
Woo! That deserves a round of applause.
We can't do it. You have to.
We can't do it.
Oh, yeah, yourself a round of applause.
There you go.
But here's the bad part. Next Monday, I'll be coming back to you from a hotel room.
Sorry, baby. Back here?
Yeah, well,
I work for a great company. I've got a great job, so it's all right.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah. The good thing is I get to book my travel. I get to book my hotel. I get to book my rental car. If you think I'm driving a Versa, you crazy.
I'd like to see in a Versa.
That ain't happening.
Clown car?
Last week I had an SUV. The 2 weeks prior to that, I had a Jeep Gladiator. Yeah. So they've got that. Let me explain a little bit. When you travel as much as I do for work, we rent through National. You become what's called part of an Emerald Club, right? Because you travel so much.
Right.
So you don't stop at the counter, check in, rent your car. They give you the keys. You walk through the door, you walk out, you just pick. Well, they've got a regular lane, which is the Versas, the Nissan Sentras, right? The Corollas. They've got an executive lane, then they've got the VIP stuff, and then they've got the exotic car stuff. They've got trucks, they've got SUVs. Well, let me teach y'all something. If you're a part of Emerald Club for National and you just walk out and grab your car, when the guy goes, which direction, say executive. They don't check.
Right.
So I walk towards the executive, and if I see a different car that I like, I just go pick that one. And I drive up to the gate, and they check me out, and I leave.
Nothing better than that.
No.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started traveling, I would go to the regular lane and then get these crappy little cars. I don't do that anymore. Big man, little car doesn't work.
The clown car.
Clown car. So on a technical, operational note, I can't post comments because my laptop decided to update. So when I logged in, I'm not logged in under StreamYard the way I'm normally logged in. So
you can't even see the comments, can you?
I can't. Well, I can see them, but I'm logged in underneath. So I'm not logged in like I normally am. So
I will try and post as many as I can.
You do what you can. So I apologize, everybody in chat ahead of time. If usually we handle that posting.
Making me do double the work tonight. That's cool.
At least you're at home doing it.
Right, true.
But I apologize.
Yeah, because if I was in the hotel, that would be this big. And
that's what we are. We're on a
That's
tablet,
how
and it's
tiny you
about
are.
like that big tonight. So the computer, it was fine. I should have left it on, and it went to sleep, and then it came back on. And it was like, oh, time for an update, and it's like spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. But
I'm thinking.
So how was your weekend?
Good. We went to happy hour Friday. The hell we do Saturday?
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Usually she forgets. We went out for an afternoon dinner.
Yep.
Because we try and beat the reservation rush. It didn't work.
I know 3:30 was still. We had to wait.
We went to a place called Biaggi's right up the road. It's a really nice Italian restaurant. 3:30. Like, do you have a reservation? It's 3:30.
It's right. It's like 3:30.
So then after that, we went to we had dinner, and then we went to Toledo Museum of Art.
Nice.
Very nice.
I want to investigate that place. It's been there since 1912, and they've got this big amphitheater on the inside, and you walk in, and it smells like an old house.
Mm.
And I was getting those vibes, and I'm like, oh, we need to see if we can get in here and investigate.
Did that Buddha-looking dude statue look like he was going to punch you from behind? Did you feel anything off of him?
No. No, that thing was like
wasn't voodoo. That
was
wasn't the African art.
The Japanese empire.
That was Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Japanese emperor from like 720 or something like that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right.
They got some cool stuff in there, but 90% of it was closed down because they're remodeling. They've got a really good exhibit called Cursed coming up, which is Egyptian
All right.
stuff that we really want to check out in March. So that would be cool.
March through July. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to see my Rembrandts, Monets, Van Goghs, none of that. I was really bummed because everything was closed off.
Boring.
Yeah. Next time. It's free. So
That's good.
Even better.
yeah,
Free.
And it's huge.
We like free.
huge. Yes, it's a
But
big
was
museum.
really cool when we left. We were in downtown Toledo. And I told Audra, I said, I've never been to downtown. Let's go check this out. So we went about a half a mile down and turned, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Never mind.
No bueno.
Time to leave. So we turned down this one side street to go up and get back to the freeway.
Little sketchy.
Sketchy hell.
Yeah.
I look over, there's these three guys standing there. One guy's got a blunt this big,
Oh, nice.
about that big around. And these other two guys, two cars pulled up, and they each went to a window. And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Time to go.
Ask them if they know Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, should have asked them if they know Snoop.
No.
Snoop Dogg here?
It
How
was,
about you guys?
yeah, what'd you do?
Safer than our little.
So Friday night we had old family friends over that were friends of my parents. And long story short, they came over for pizza and because the one son was up till Sunday, and he's ex-military. He actually flew Blackhawks over in Iraq. And long story short, we're going to invite him on to the show. His name is Ricky. He flew Black Hawk helicopters in Iraq, did a couple tours and duties. And unbeknownst to us, we were like, oh, because last time he was up, he wanted to visit and get together. We're like, oh, we're doing an investigation. He's like, what? He's old school. He did investigation back in 2008. He did like Fort Mifflin, with Johnny Zapps and all the original, all those guys. And he's got some stories, let me tell you, from Iraq. From Iraq, and just even over here, but over there, he was telling me some of the stories. So I think we're going to maybe have him. I asked him if he'd be willing to come on.
A little paranormal story time.
Yeah, definitely.
He kept saying to me, what do you feel? Do you feel something now? I'm like, no, stop asking me. Is there someone behind me? What do you feel? I kept looking around. He doesn't feel anything, he says.
Do you feel something now? Why you pinching me?
I'm like, what? Why? What's near me? Just asking.
So Valentine's Day, we ordered some of our favorite food and had dinner.
Three. Yeah, we ordered 3, but thank God we know Jerry. Jerry called us.
Yeah, the location we were ordering from. 3 orders. It wouldn't process when we were trying to pay for it. And he's like, he called me, and we know the owner, and he's like, you ordered 3 times. You want 3 separate orders? I'm like, no, the damn thing froze. One order. Don't hit me with like $500 worth of charges.
Are they free? Send them.
So we had a nice quiet Valentine's evening, and
nice.
And then we Sunday we relaxed.
We did nothing.
And then we relaxed again today because I had off. She had off with President's Day.
Yeah, but I had to do other things.
Yeah, and we woke up to a half an inch of snow, right?
Oh,
Moist.
Sure.
So,
most of ours is gone.
yeah, I sent Chris pictures. We're still at about 5 inches. Right?
Backyard is still not covered completely, but a good portion.
Yeah. But
we still watch Lacey do the slide as she goes out the door trying to chase the birds.
So real fast before we get started, hello to everybody in chat. Hello 305. Hello Tower.
Welcome, everybody.
Everett's here.
Who else? I'm
Christopher
scrolling
Eudy. I wonder who
through.
that is. Who else
Trying to
is here?
see anybody else. Everett's there. I see Everett. Limestone Spear Chasers. Welcome.
Jen and Mondo.
We got who else? Anybody else in there? Mondo, Jenny, Mondo from 305.
Limestone Spirit
And
Glad you can
that's
see it.
it.
That's really.
And I'm struggling because
Yeah.
it's like I said, it's this little, so I'm trying to trying to see everybody.
And
But
he's old.
we appreciate everybody being here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always,
Yeah,
always.
I got to go like this because this is the reader. The bottom is the readers.
Mhm.
I do one of these things.
So
I still can't see.
Nothing to do with age.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
All right, on to our guests.
Nothing at all.
It's their show.
Yes.
yes,
Awesome. This is what I deal with all the time, y'all. Bossy, bossy, bossy.
Enough about
Hey,
you.
remember she can kick you now, Chris. You're in the same room.
Yeah, but my shins are harder than her feet, so eventually it starts to hurt. So
True.
I can take a lot of pain. She can't. So tonight, guys, we have Haunting Angels. Haunting Angels is a North Carolina-based paranormal investigation group that consists of two ladies, Yvette and Sierra. Yvette and Sierra have investigated some great locations: the Curry Nursing Home, the McInteer Villa, the old hospital on College Hill. It's just a fun one. St. Albans Sanatorium, Pennhurst Asylum, the Salle House, Cabin 360. One of my favorites, the Trivette Clinic, and one of our ultimate favorites, the Montgomery House. So, guys, say hello to Yvette and Sierra.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
So we have a surprise in a minute, but before we get to our surprise, start by telling us, take turns, how did you get involved in the paranormal? And then how did the two of you get involved in the
How'd you form
paranormal
your group?
together?
Okay.
You want me to go first, Sierra?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, ever since I was little, I've always been, what I last remember, I've always been interested in paranormal stuff. I guess you can say I used to, I don't know, sensitive, or I can sense things, but ever since I was little. And then Ghost Hunters came out, and that was my show that I used to watch all the time. And then I just started hitting, locations on my own, just spooky stuff. I've always been interested in that. And then one day we both I used to work in the medical field, and my office was right next to hers.
Very thin wall, and I'm nosy. Mhm.
So I like to work with some background noise at the same time, sometimes. So I was always listening to some podcasts or Ghost Hunters or something. I'm always listening to something. So I guess you overheard me talking to somebody about that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you can take over from there.
Yeah, I mean, mine's kind of similar. I've always liked the spooky ghost hunting horror TV shows. I love going to abandoned places and doing photography, and always kind of wanted to ghost hunt, but I'd never really gotten into it. I might have done a public here or there in college, and then I heard Yvette through the wall. I'm nosy, and there's a local location near her that we used to go to that's now burned for us. We can't ever go back. But we went out there and we just started messing on our phones, and here we are. I think almost 3 years later.
Almost 3 years later. Yeah.
Wow.
We almost got arrested.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And not even kidding. We had filmed a
Yeah.
prank video that we had gotten arrested for trespassing, and we pranked her daughter and my mom, and we pull into it's Stonewall Jackson School because we can't ever go back. Old
You can't get
juvenile
in there
school for
anymore.
teenagers. Yeah, you're not supposed to. We don't make the holes. We took advantage of them. But we pull in there, and I said, wouldn't it be really fun if we actually got arrested?
But hang on, that's a
don't
detention.
put that into the universe like that.
Yeah. And then we get back in the car, and Taylor Swift, fresh out the slammer, is playing on the car. I swear to God, and on the Bible. But they let us go.
So for those of you that don't know North Carolina, Snowball Jackson Private Boys and Girls School, right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's a detention center.
It is. And it's active still in the back.
You guys broke into a prison.
No.
Well,
Someone else made a hole. We didn't make the hole.
There, Chris.
You were just looking through the hole to see what's
No.
there.
The whole breaking part doesn't mean you made the hole. It's when you go through it.
Maybe. It was on the other side.
Yeah, it's haunted in there.
Oh yeah, that whole place is extremely haunted. But
Yeah.
we tried when we lived there to try to get in there, and they're like, "Oh no, you
Yeah, it's
can't
just
come in
down
here."
the road from where we
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
So.
It's right there in Concord.
Yeah, I used to do photography there way back in the day before they had the fences up yet.
Oh, but we were there many times before. Just you know. So.
Loads of times.
Fences
Never again.
Fences mean
Remember
nothing.
that, Jill. It's not illegal unless you
Just
talk.
climb the fences.
Mhm.
Or go through the holes. I mean, you don't know. It's on the other side.
Yeah,
I mean, come on now.
you gotta find
I
out.
get it.
So you guys have recently done the Montgomery House.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yes. It was me and my husband and Scott. And it was great.
I'm sorry, who? Who did you say?
Scott.
Dun, dun, dun.
Me?
Who's that?
Just about.
Everybody say hello to Scott Riddick from Piedmont Paranormal.
Hey, Scott.
Hey there, Scotty. Welcome.
Scott,
Oh,
you
man.
were a ghost.
Yeah.
Surprise
He
guest,
does. He
everybody.
does
The
like
reason
this.
Scott's here is because Sierra and Yvette just recently did the Montgomery House, and a couple pieces of evidence that they shared with us were there with. You'll hear Scott's voice on there.
Oh, yeah.
They asked him to be on so he could talk about their investigation of the Montgomery House once we get to the evidence. So
Absolutely. I mean, they did a fantastic job there. I mean, one of the best, investigations I've seen, of the place done in a while. And I believe you're coming back in
June.
June. Yeah, they're making a return trip in June. So, I fully expect that they're going to get some more phenomenal evidence when they
So
do
lean
it.
back for a minute, Scott.
Huh?
Lean back.
Oh,
Yep.
he's gone.
There you go. There's the Montgomery House.
There it is.
There you go. If you didn't know what it looked like, there she is.
There it is.
Yes.
So really quick plug, and then we'll get to Yvette and Sierra again. Because Scott's been on the show hundreds of times. You guys have seen him. You know who Scott is.
100.
So Montgomery House was the 1830s plantation house that Audra and I found and started the investigations through the Montgomery Historical Society in Mount Gilead, North Carolina. And when we moved from North Carolina, we did not want to see the investigation stop at the Montgomery House. So we turned it over to PPIT. They met with the Montgomery County Historical Society to make sure that we keep the Montgomery County House or the Montgomery House alive in Montgomery County, North Carolina. So guys, go to Piedmont Paranormal, their website. You can book an investigation. Keep the history going. Okay, I'm done there.
Yeah, and if you're going to book, I would book it soon because of the investigations we've got posted. We have half of them reserved already.
Nice.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Look at that.
I know.
Keep it alive,
Speaking for myself personally, I miss the old girl.
I do too.
I know Chris and Audra do.
I saw her.
Yeah, Audra and Mrs.
Carmela
Montgomery.
saw her. We met her. We met Mrs. Montgomery. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So before we get to the Montgomery House, ladies, I have a question. So some of the some of the locations that you've been to, such as the Curry Nursing Home, McInteer Villa, Old Hospital on College Hill, St. Albans, Pennhurst, Cabin on 360, and the Trivette Clinic. So out of those, just few that you've been to, which location was most memorable and what made it that way? We'll go Sierra first.
I'm
Hard
thinking the nursing home because that was really so. If you've seen our Curry nursing home video, we started this thing. I don't think we've ever done it anywhere else. And Yvette, correct me if I'm wrong, but we started playing old trigger music. And I had my EMF lights kind of down a hallway, and I was playing Fleetwood Mac, Elvis. I think we played some of the Beach Boys, and activity went absolutely insane to the point where we tried it the next night where we had another location. So I'm going to say Curry House.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Yvette?
which is crazy because the same thing more or less happened to Montgomery House. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Waverly Hills. That's always been in the body shoot. Sierra was holding what was it, the walkie-talkie on one end, and I was down on the other end with my husband.
Yeah, was that the second time we went?
I think it was the second time. And my walkie just starts going off by itself, and it sounded like a witch cackling on the other line.
Yeah.
Sierra. So that was crazy. Yeah.
Mm.
That would be. Ugh.
Yeah.
Did you pinpoint it? Did you actually hear the cackle?
Yes, we heard it, and we recorded it too.
Yeah.
It sounded just like a witch cackling.
And my walkie didn't do anything.
And my husband is a non-believer. He's a skeptic. So he was scratching his head saying, I don't know.
He was like, WTF, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
Chris.
Yeah, that's Chris, who you see on the chat.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's the bad man.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
The other
Chris.
The other Chris.
Awesome name. I think this one's for Scott.
Well, he's not wrong.
I have no control of the comment board tonight. I cannot be responsible
No,
for what else is posted.
That's just Everett for you. I mean, you know, hey,
Well, how about this?
Everett, you're not looking much younger, buddy.
There you go.
I'll tell you
Start
that.
with this one and go, hey, Scott.
Hey,
Dude, you look old as fuck.
Just switch back and forth.
I can put sentences together. All right. So tell us. We'll get to the Montgomery stuff. I want to talk about Trivette Clinic first.
Okay.
Tell us about your investigation at the Trivette Clinic.
So every time we go to Trivette Clinic, something gets thrown. Every single time. The first time we had a flashlight get thrown in the basement. The second time, that doll that is right above my head that I hate is right there. We had that doll on the first floor. She was wedged between the railing and the second floor upstairs.
Mhm.
And I had turned the camera off because nothing was happening, and I should have known better. And I'm just chilling like a villain. My legs are out on the staircase. I'm eating a fruit roll up, living my best life. Yvette's on Facebook Live in, I think it was Dr. Trivette's like exam room or clinic room. And you can just hear something hit the floor. It's the doll. She come up over the railing, went down on the stairs, went down a couple stairs. All the equipment went off. I'm screaming. I don't know if I was screaming help or just screaming. And then Yvette moves the Facebook Live out into the hallway, and you just see me surf a rug.
Way. Yeah, she was scared.
Yeah, that I thought I was gonna look up the stairs and see an exorcist bitch. Like I thought there was someone like coming at me on the stairs. It was loud. It was not my best moment.
Yeah.
We actually have that on video.
Oh no, you bet.
So coming to you right now,
Oh.
that oh fuck moment for Sierra. All right, here we go.
What? Sierra!
Your fucking doll fell.
God damn!
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, and it was happening behind me. I dropped my fruit roll up, and
Oh.
I was help. I was being attacked.
And as I went out is when I caught that thing on the stairs at the same
Mhm.
time. So that was just weird.
Yeah, she
So I
takes
wanna
that doll
wanna
with
show
her
that
everywhere,
again,
and I hate
because
it.
I want people to see this stairwell. And I want you to focus on what Sierra is wearing. And then I want you to remember there's another piece of evidence that we're going to show you that does not show Yvette. So I'm going to play that video again. Everybody take note.
What? Sierra!
Your fucking doll fell.
God damn!
You know you captured some good evidence when the F-bomb gets dropped multiple times.
Absolutely.
When I get scared so much that it scares her and makes her scream, yes.
Yeah, because I don't get scared. She's a scary cat, not me.
Yeah.
So.
Ghost bait.
Ghost bait.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't
So
scream.
the reason we've done the Trivette Clinic a couple times. And the reason I want to, and this isn't about me, this is about them. This is just a detail that I want to point out. At one point, the Trivette Clinic was a convalescent home. And at the very top of the stairs to the right was Irma's room. When we did the investigation there, I kept sensing and hearing Irma talk like she had dementia. And she kept saying, "This is my room. This is my room. It's my room." And her and Carrie Hopper was with us. I'm sitting there laughing. And they're like, "What are you laughing at?" And I said, "I keep hearing her say, 'This is my room.'" Like an elderly lady with dementia saying, "This is my room." There's details behind this story. So I actually caught her saying it on an EVP. So what I was hearing, I actually picked up on one of the recorders. It was really cool.
Wow.
So with that being said, the doll getting thrown, you running, right?
Uh-huh.
What you were wearing. Now I want you guys to take a look at this picture that they captured on the same stairwell. Where'd it go? Now we can talk with this. We just can't talk with the videos.
Very interesting.
So this is the same stairwell that Sierra took off running, dropped her fruit roll up.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of Yvette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Picture.
Wow.
Who took the picture? Yvette, did you take the picture?
I did. I
Okay, so
did.
that's not
Isn't
Yvette.
it a still from the Facebook Live when you flip the camera? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, now I want to go back and look at that video and see if we can
Yeah,
capture that.
right.
But if you look really close,
It's-
is it just me or does that not look like a lady in like a hospital
Nightgown.
moo type gown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an old
In a
nightgown.
white dress. She has like her arms like folded, like up on her chest or something.
Yeah.
I'm almost
Like,
wondering
who's
if you caught
happening out
Irma.
Except you say she's walking. To me, she looks like she's floating down the steps. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Because she wants the doll that she threw at me.
And what's interesting enough, wait till we show the video. You had an EMF detector sitting on the stairs, correct?
Yeah.
Everything was going off. The cat balls
Yes.
on the
If-
piano,
if you
on the
look at
stairs,
this was
everything was
captured-
going off.
Yeah, and if you look where this is captured, and then we'll show the video again.
Yeah.
Look approximately where the EMF detector is when it's going off. Now I'm going to play the video again.
Yeah, that's a wild capture.
I'm never going to live this video down.
Oh, we'll play it 5 more times before the show's on.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad the
Now,
camera.
right
that
as
was at
Yvette
my
turns,
face-
let's see if we can capture that. And then,
That and everybody in the chat will be like, play it again, play it again.
Yeah.
Right.
all right, here we go.
What? Sierra!
Your fucking doll fell.
Damn!
I don't see it.
I
Yeah.
actually saw it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you can see
I'm
them
going to
going
play
off.
it again.
Yeah,
Right
just,
as
just as it comes, you have to look just before, because when it's head on, you can't see it. It's
Yeah.
Right.
just
It's right as Yvette turns the second time. You can actually see it there.
Yeah.
Let me play that again.
What? Sierra!
Your fucking doll fell.
Damn!
Yep.
I don't see it. I'm blind.
I saw it.
It's quick, but it's there.
Uh-huh.
It's very quick. But I actually saw the gown standing there as you turned that corner and pointed the camera.
And it was right where the EMF detector was on the stairs.
Right between the doll and the EMF detector.
Yeah.
And that's
I
where
did-
the doll was, right where the doll was.
I did happen to see the fruit roll up on the floor too. Just a little piece of.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I wasted a perfectly good fruit roll up.
I
That was
know.
a
I would have picked it up. 5-second rule.
5-second rule, right?
Yeah.
Did you give it? Was it the 5-second rule? I would have given it the 5.
Well, I
I
don't
mean,
know about the 5-second
after I
rule, but if
freaked
you look
out and
really
surfed
close
the
in
rug,
video-
maybe not.
I don't know about the 5-second rule, but if you look really close in the video, there's a piece of it on the back of her shoe too. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I surfed the rug. I hit that thing hard.
Yeah, which is impressive because if that had been me, I'd have been on my ass. It would have just.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I had my hands out. I was ready.
She was
I was
ready.
gonna throw hands with somebody.
So let's go back to that picture again. There is nothing that would cause that on that wall. That's not a lens flare, because if it was a lens flare, here, let me do this.
Well, how did you just go back, Yvette, like frame by frame by frame, and then you saw it then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I wanted to see if I caught anything that the doll would fall off the stairs.
Yeah, and let me just say, we had been up and down the stairs placing equipment with the doll on the railing. We had been hearing footsteps, and I'm on the stairs, doing different footsteps, and that doll did not move. And I was sitting still. Yvette was in another room, and that doll just went. We tested it later. The doll had to come up over the railing, hit the stair, and then go down 2 more stairs to be where we found it.
Wow.
That doll did not move by itself.
So if you look really close, this is where the doll landed. You can see the doll laying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So behind that is the EMF detector. So the reason I wanted to pull this up so I could zoom in is you can actually see arms right here.
Yeah. And she almost looks like she's looking that way, to her left, and she got whitish hair. You know what? Could it even be a nurse? Because I'm thinking it's a little bit of white back there. Could it be
or it's Irma?
Man.
But the reason I wanted to point this out is because if this was lens flare, the light's coming off of Yvette's camera. If this was lens flare, it would have reflected out that way. You see it shining back off the door right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, when you zoom in, Chris, you can it's like a profile facial feature.
Yeah, it starts to pixelate a little bit. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Looking like.
But this is blocking the wall.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And it looks like she has her hands up or something, or folded.
Yeah, but Todd's right. She looks, whatever this is, looks like it's floating.
Floating.
That's a awesome catch.
Yeah.
An awesome catch.
And I was actually thinking, and I was just going to ask the question, and because we've never gone live. We've gone live, I think, when we went to Trans Allegheny one time. I did a Facebook Live once, and we had some interactions with Spirit. Have you found, if you've been on investigations where you've not done any type of social media live versus, being live, if you've had more activity one way or the other? I was just thinking about this, whether or not, because obviously you were live in that moment, and then you have that capture.
I know when we were at Post Town Elementary, I was live on TikTok, and I was kind of talking about the history just out loud, and it's like it triggered something, and I had something get thrown. So, I think that works.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, they're hearing. I'm sure they're listening. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was good times.
That was
Or
awesome.
you. Speak for your damn self, okay? I'm kind of glad my camera wasn't on me because the fear in my eyes, it's bad enough to hear it.
Well,
then you would have got another view of the lady. So
what's interesting is I've been investigating since I was in my early 20s, like 22, 23. I'll be 53 this year. Trivette Clinic was the first place I've ever gotten pushed.
wow.
So I've been grabbed. I've seen things, I've heard things, communicated with things.
Did anyone else hear that?
Clinic was the
Yeah.
I had ever.
Yeah.
It's haunted. The podcast is haunted. It's the doll. It's the doll's fault.
You went out completely.
Yeah. Your sound went out, and it sounded like
hissing.
an ocean wave or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Blaming it on the doll.
You don't hear it now, do you?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So
Sonic.
back to what I was going to say, that was the first place I've ever been pushed. And what's interesting enough, it was near the stairwell. I was standing, on the second floor where the stairwell's about 3 feet high and it goes all the way down the railing.
Yeah.
So when you go up, turn left, about 2 feet in, I was standing against the railing because I was listening to Irma. and then I heard footsteps come past me, and something literally pushed me towards the railing. That is the first time I've ever been pushed. in
Something there
30
likes
years
to
of
play
investigation.
games because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, flashlight, the doll, and then the last time we were there, we had pebbles get tossed around in the basement. Yeah, something there is. Yeah, yes, I'm going to choose to
Great
believe.
location.
Real fast, I just saw Joy and Joey from Spooked Coast to Coast, that co-host with Jen and Mondo. Hello, thanks for being here. And who else was there? There was.
Oh wow, the audience heard it too.
All right.
Yeah, it was like a
a wave.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something, yeah.
that's a good description of what it sounded like, Everett.
Wow.
Nope.
And then you heard just before we came on, you heard a growl, right, Chris?
Growl.
No, it was like
Yeah. Alrighty then.
only
Shall
on Stay
we-
Haunted, y'all.
It's haunted. We're all haunted.
Yeah.
Shall we get to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Get to what?
The Montgomery.
H. Let's get to the Montgomery House.
So talk to us about what led you to the Montgomery House.
How'd you find it?
How'd you find it?
It was you guys mentioning it on 305 podcast.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I love Jen Armando and Mondo. I love 305. I love their podcast. It would have been so much better if you said you heard it on Stay Haunted.
No, it was on Jen and Mondo's podcast. Enjoy. And immediately I reached out to, well, actually my husband Chris reached out to Scott to book
Okay.
it.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they booked it was the last investigation we had available for 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, they booked it.
So what month was it? October, September?
October.
October.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was in the fall.
And that's
Yeah,
when
you don't wanna
our
do
first
it.
time down there when we went, it was what? Was it November, Chris? Audra?
Yeah.
Was
All right.
November?
I think
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah. It was a little chilly. It wasn't too bad. So tell us
What
about
are
your
those noises?
I don't know. Anybody got a squeaky door?
I heard it.
That was my wife going out
Okay.
the front door.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
want to make
That's
sure.
what I heard.
Make sure.
So tell us about the Montgomery House, your experience during your investigation.
It was kind of we started in the bottom in the, where was it, Scott? Like a courtroom supposedly?
Yeah,
before?
the courtroom / dining room area.
So me and my husband Chris started there, and then Scott was in his motorhome that he had outside. And when we were done in there, I went ahead and called Scott in. I said, "Why don't you just join us? Because he's out there by himself. Just come inside and join us." So is when we went into the what was it, the parlor room?
We went into Mrs. Montgomery's parlor.
Okay.
Got some good interaction in there.
Like knocks and taps and
Knocks, taps, footsteps, and some interaction with REM pod too, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, on the piano.
Yes.
yeah. And then when it died down there, we decided to go to the the organ room or the piano?
The Civil War room.
Yeah. So I had put K2 on the organ.
Mm-hmm.
Organ, yeah.
Yeah.
And the REM pod on the other organ or piano.
Yeah. The REM pod was on the organ that was brought in from Chicago.
Okay.
Chris
Chris
nodded know which one that one is. So.
Yeah, it's the one on the west wall facing the backyard.
Yeah.
Right.
That
And
is the one that they brought that in. We had the Montgomery House, what, 4.5 years? 4 years?
Yeah.
2 years in, they brought that in. So what the Montgomery County Historical Society does is people around Montgomery County, when someone passes away, they give stuff to the Montgomery County Historical Society. And they have a climate-controlled museum up in Troy, that the old mill up there. The stuff that they don't worry about being climate controlled, they put in the Montgomery House.
Mm-hmm.
And they had brought that in, and we noticed that all of a sudden out of nowhere, there was a different person in there.
Mm-hmm.
Different energy.
Different energy. an angry little Italian guy from the 20s, the 30s, the the old gangster type. You see that type of person?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have more on that as well with this. So,
And
Really?
yeah.
all right. And I think when we were there for that first time, or maybe it was the second time. The second time when we were down there, I think it had just got moved in because you were like, where the hell did this come from?
Right. Yep.
And then that was you were picking up on that. I think all you guys, you not me, Chris, Audra, and Carmela were picking up on the little Italian dude. Me, I wasn't picking up on anything.
Right.
But we had good interactions in that, very similar to the interactions that we know that you guys had in that room also. So,
Well, we did a call and response session in there, trying to make contact with the Italian guy, and we did. We narrowed down some information. I think we were able to narrow down the 1920s was the time frame of his passing, and he was waiting for his grandson to come through the call and response. We were able to narrow that down. He was waiting for his grandson to come play that organ. And then at that point, we decided to use some music as a trigger object, and I'll let Yvette go from there.
So we'll play that one first. So here we go.
It's like when it starts to crescendo.
Go ahead, light that up again.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was a K2.
K2.
K2. And I was that was off of my phone because, this was their investigation. I didn't bring any of my equipment with me, so all I had was my cell phone. And I was trying to get both the REM pod and the K2 into frame, but I just couldn't do it. So I had to pan back and forth. But what you couldn't hear off of the, because of the music was the REM pod was also going off. At the same, it was intermittent, but it would go off. And as the music was through the call and response, we had narrowed down that the Italian guy liked classical music. So we played the 1812 Overture by Tchaikovsky, and which is when it builds, that piece builds. And as it would start to build, the equipment would go off more and more and more. I mean, it was truly amazing.
What's amazing and what you guys are leaving out is a K2 is not meant to pick up vibration. So it's not picking up vibrations from the music anywhere. The music that you're playing is not anywhere near that organ. You can tell from where it's coming from. It's coming from the opposite side of the room, correct?
Yeah, he was standing at the door. My husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's even more interesting is that wall has no electricity on it.
Right.
That wall has, that organ it's not plugged in. It hasn't been plugged in. It doesn't work that I'm aware of.
Neither one of them were.
No, there is nothing over there that should have caused that K2 to go off unless it was him. It's almost like he was conducting the music.
Yeah.
And it went on for a while. I just had to shorten the clip for you guys because we can't be here, for 5-10 minutes, but it went on for a while.
It was crazy.
So the clip that you guys sent in, is it the same clip with the IR?
With the IR, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is what the IR. The one you just showed was the one that I took.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now let's watch yours with the IR, and this one's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so you get to see more of it. So here we go.
dress up right.
Thank you. That is amazing. You like that music, huh? Can you light that up again?
It's like I can feel like an air of like something's here. And I'm normally not sensitive to that stuff. And they're both. Yeah, they're both going off.
Woo-hoo! Keep going.
He likes this. Right on cue. I know the symbols. Music. Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen
Wow.
anything like that
Amazing.
before. That was crazy.
Are you holding on to that thing? Oh.
That is. There it is.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
That was great.
And now it's not even lit up.
That was the finale.
That was fucking kick ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at the beginning of that video was before I did mine. I think that was about the time I was texting you saying, "You're not going to believe this shit."
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, you could literally see it going back and forth like he was conducting the lights to the music.
Yeah.
And that K2 had I was just telling Carmelo, I says it had like usually they'll spike or whatever, but it had like a rhythmic
It
kind
has
of
like
motion to it.
One green kind of like just pulse.
It would pulsate with the music.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and you know how many places we've took that REM pod to and nothing, it doesn't do anything all night. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just saw in the chat there where Everett posted that he likes to use music too. He is our on our team, he does use trigger music at investigations. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing some more experiments of that type at Montgomery House now. So
yeah, I can't remember the timeline, but I think because you and Chris did this one, Yvette, and then we were editing this, and then we went and did Curry, and I think that's where I got the idea from. I can't remember the exact timeline, but yeah,
that is awesome. You want to talk about timing and relevance?
Mm-hmm.
The timing of the beats to the lights to the music and to the REM pod, and then the relevance to the way it was almost like he was
conducting with the equipment. Yeah.
Very cool.
That was super cool.
That was fun. Can't wait to go back.
I know.
Oh, sure. All the time we were there, he was just a dick.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was just getting ready to say. I think this is the first time we actually have established meaningful communication with him.
Wow.
I kept calling him uncle. That's what I kept saying. He wasn't a dick to me. I felt like he was answering me because he kept saying that I was Italian and my grandfather was in the mafia.
Nice.
So I didn't think he was mean to me. But
Right.
Yeah, no, I think when we were there, he was responding to a lot of your questions and which, for validation.
Wow, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you guys know, after that, we went to the other rooms and nothing. It was
it was.
nothing.
that was it.
Yeah.
Well, because the rest of the spirits are went, fuck, we can't top that.
We can't stop it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, next.
So
All I can say is hi and turn on the electric to make the lights blink.
So I know in my inquiring mind has to ask about Sarah. Did Sarah make an appearance at all? And did Jeremiah, Joseph or Jeremiah?
Jeremiah, Joseph, and Sarah were all pretty much quiet.
Okay,
the
well,
entire night. We believe in the parlor we got some interaction with Mrs. Montgomery.
Without a doubt.
And then after that, it was full on what happened in the Civil War room.
Huh.
And
Wow, that was amazing.
And then that was it after that.
Yeah.
And Scott was exhausted, so we told him, let's go. We're going home.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they conducted a whole symphony. They used all their energy.
Right?
No.
Scott was in there conducting too, so that part.
I noticed in that video I caught myself doing that. But yeah, I mean, one of the things we do now, Chris, is that we've gotten permission and everything to park our RV over there at Montgomery House, so we have a toilet and facilities there to run the investigations a little bit later. And I was so wore out after that one that I just slept in the RV and left in the morning. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great.
All the energy coming out of that room right there probably wore you out.
Yeah.
Did you explore around the outside
I
at
was
all?
going to say, did you see Bigfoot?
We keep looking everywhere we go. We haven't found him yet.
It's dark out there. You can't really see much, at night. We tried during the day, but no.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up, Chris. Remember when we were there? Raul was down there the first time we came down, and Raul had the
huge.
he had the night. It was the night vision
Oh yeah.
goggles or whatever, and we were like, we joke about it to this day. It's like, imagine you're out back and you're looking, and then like fucking, it's like Snoopy. I think of like Snoopy rising out of the Great Pumpkin Patch, but picture Bigfoot doing it. Like you're wearing everything. It's like wearing those glasses. It's like Jesus Christ.
Is that all woods back there, or there's houses back there?
It's all woods. It's all woods.
Well,
has it grown back in, Scott?
no.
The lumber companies come through and cleared out a bunch of it, and it's pretty much all cut down now. So because all that property there behind it belongs to that lumber company, in Troy. So
When I go back with Sierra in June, we'll check out the woods a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, our team's gotten some fantastic stuff there in the woods in the past. But like I said, all of it's pretty much cut down now. So.
Did you happen to go pay respects? Do they know does Scott know where the church and the cemetery is, Chris and Audrey?
I never got to show Scott where it's at.
No, I'm gonna hunt it down though.
So if you go down to where the Zion Church is on the corner,
right,
and you see the sign for the old historic Zion Church, and you turn left,
follow
that down to the 1855 church. Pull in that driveway, pull up in front of the church, and stop. And if you look at where the stairs of the church are and walk straight out, Mrs. Montgomery is right out the front door of the church. Her grandkids are there, and two of her sons. Ironically enough, Dr. Montgomery and his other son are buried in Concord.
We're gonna have to stop there before we go to the Montgomery House.
Yeah. Take notes of it.
Okay.
I know Everett's in the chat. Everett, write that down.
You got to go to the 1855 Zion Church.
Not the one on the corner.
Not the one on the corner.
We did that one first thinking because they said Zion Church, so that's where we went. And then I think it was like the time after that, or we were driving around or something. We're like, we went out to eat, I think, out there. And so we ended up going past that, and we're like, oh, here's the other one. So And that's where we found her.
Well, and what's funny is they contributed money towards building that church, and that church was finished just in time
To bury her.
to bury Mrs. Montgomery. And we're like, I wonder where she would be. And I went, Mrs. Montgomery, she's got to be
Up
right
front
front.
and center.
Yeah.
And literally, if you walk down the steps and angle to the right just a little bit, the plot's right there across the road.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome. We will check it out for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
So, guys, unfortunately, we have reached our limit.
It was fun.
But before we go, I want you guys, where can they find, do you guys do privates at all?
Like social media?
No, like private
No,
investigations.
Oh,
Private-
yeah.
So
Yeah.
oh,
Shut
yeah.
up. It's been a long week.
Just be
Been a long
prepared.
week
If
and a
you
long
invite them
day.
over for a private, Sierra's going to run down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, pretty much. Surf a rug, not know what day it is. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I put your links in the chat, but go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you if they want to reach out, if they want to look at some of your evidence that you guys have posted. I know you got a YouTube channel. Go ahead and tell everybody where you can be found.
Yeah, so we Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, like you said, and TikTok. That's where you can find us. Doing all the spooky things.
Yes.
Awesome. And you can find Montgomery House on Piedmont Paranormal's website.
Yep.
To book an investigation.
PiedmontParanormal.com. And also we have our YouTube and Facebook presences as well as TikTok. And like I said, we've got half the investigations already booked from Montgomery House for 2026. So if anybody wants to get in on it, let me know. Also, we are working on something else and with the Montgomery County Historical Society. Can't say much more than that right now. But once we have everything finalized, you guys will be the first to know.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Wouldn't happen to be called a roller mill, would it?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, on your next visit back, please send our regards to Mrs. Montgomery.
Yes.
Say hello to Sarah and
Sarah.
Joseph for us.
Yep. The season kickoff at Montgomery House is March 28th. So that's when we're going to have. We have it's a private investigation. It's not a team, but it's just basically a family. They go around investigating together. So that one's already. That one's there, but PPIT is going to be out there before that.
Okay.
Just reestablish with everybody there, Miss Montgomery, the Italian guy, everybody, and just kind of say, all right, we're getting ready to gear up for some people coming in to see you. So
awesome.
So when do you do your investigation, Scott? When do you guys?
We are probably kickoff is the 28th. We're trying to get in there at least a week or two before that. Well, also to get in there and do some cleanup, and haven't been there in a few months, so I'm probably going to run out there in probably next weekend just to look around and vacuum up some more ladybugs and whatnot. So
awesome. All right, Scott, thanks for jumping in with us, talking about the Montgomery House. Sierra and Yvette, thank you so much, Haunting Angels, for being on. This was fantastic. Great evidence. Before I do my sign off,
What? Sierra!
Your fucking doll fell.
Damn!
I need to put that on a t-shirt. The fucking doll fell.
the fucking doll,
What?
the fucking doll fell, and I EVP'd myself.
Yeah. I hate that doll.
All right.
That was awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining tonight. Thanks, audience, for watching.
Thank you.
Guys, remember,
Good night.
if you're ever driving down 73 and you pass the Montgomery House, you see an RV parked out there, and it's in the middle of the night, you got to do me a favor. You got to pound on the door. You got to scare the shit out of Scott. But most of all, guys, hang out with Haunting Angels. Go see the Montgomery House. And most of all, stay haunted. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Night.
Night. Night.